Welcome back to the Corpus Christi Originals Podcast. Got another bull session on our hands. Today, we got Lito Cortez, Tina La Cochina, and Javi Luna.
Yeah.
We're going to be talking about just stuff that's on our mind for right now. So introduce yourselves, guys. Who wants to
I
start?
go first?
Go around the
Tina,
room,
go
say
first.
two
Ladies
interesting things
first.
about yourself.
Okay.
What you think about yourself?
Hi. Hello. Hola.
Mm.
I am Tina La Cochina, the Coastal Bend's favorite local loca. I don't know what else.
The
Is that
local
an
loca.
introduction?
Like that.
Yeah, it's up to
The
you.
host of a comedy open mic night at the Artisan and the Annex. Yeah,
Wow.
there's my intro.
And kill Tony Sensation.
Yeah,
my
you
God.
have to mention
we
that.
didn't mention that yet.
You have
Wait,
to.
wait. We're just teasing it. What's up? Javi Luna, the guy that's been on here too many times. Now, I don't know. Have I broke the record yet?
Almost.
Almost.
I think El Vago has 5. And,
Oh shit!
And you got
All right.
4.
I'll be back next week. Me and Myra.
That's four,
Me and this is 4 right here. Okay. Well, Javi Luna, comedian that lives here in Corpus Christi, Texas. Yeah.
Nice.
And I'm Lito. I decided to be the cool guy in sunglasses today, and I'm just gonna look at the camera and talk at the camera all the time.
Future's so bright, you gotta wear
Future's so
shades.
bright. No,
Little-
I got
aura
hit.
farming.
I got hit in the head earlier, so bright lights.
like the
hurt me.
kids say.
Clean comic. I say that all the time. I host the only clean comedy showcase in town for the last going on 9 years, and I say it over and over and over because until somebody comes for it, it's mine.
Nice.
That's so.
Yeah. How do y'all feel about Clean Com? Have y'all done like a show like
Fuck
that before?
those.
Uh,
Yeah, it's cool, man.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a skill everyone should have, you know. And,
Yeah.
and if it's a lane you pick to go down, you know.
Yeah, for sure.
My thing is that I have people that have asked from the very beginning, man. People get in their feelings. I got a bunch of friends that get in their feelings, and they're just like, hey, we want something just we can go relax and not hear
The
nonsense.
F-bombs, yeah.
Yeah, just no, it's not nonsense. It's just, I mean, they want the lighter side. Just go out, drink some coffee, kick back, or whatever the case is.
Right.
So I've brought in that to town, and I've tried to do it as much as possible. It just life happens.
Yeah.
But it's also an avenue. If we have an all women show, like that's an all women show. If we have, it's another niche in comedy that's done everywhere else. Why aren't we doing it here? So I said, well, if nobody's gonna do it, I'll do it.
Yeah, it's interesting because everybody has their own definition of clean too.
Yeah.
Well, that too. Yeah. Christian clean is a very lucrative, and I'm not trying to say that in an offensive
Yeah.
way, right? But it's such there's not a lot of people that do it.
Yeah.
And there's not a lot of people that do it well.
Yeah.
Mm.
So it's kind of, if you go that lane, it's kind of easy to get work. Like once you get on the church circuit and they're generous, right? They give you your blessings and stuff like that.
The
At the end
KFC
of it,
bucket they passed it around.
Pete Holmes kind of touched on it. He did, well, actually, no, not touched on it. He did like a 3-episode arc on his show Crashing,
Wow.
where he kind of like, oh yeah, I'm doing, and you feel like you're doing it, right? Because once you hit a circuit like that, it's like, oh, you're moving, and then you go back to New York, and they're like, yeah, you're on the fucking church circuit.
Crazy.
Yeah, and I tell people straight up, I'm like, all right, this is clean. No cussing for sure.
Oh wow,
No degrading talk. No talk about sex. No talk about
Right.
privates.
interesting.
Don't talk about anything like that. Keep it light. Keep it
Right.
funny. Good luck. But the best, I mean, the people who can do it the best, I mean, you don't even notice, man. Like, you really
Yeah.
don't notice that.
Yeah.
People are like, oh, you're being clean.
Do you feel like clean comedy is harder to write for? Do you know what I'm saying?
I
'Cause-
wouldn't say harder. You just have to be more aware, right? Comedy's hard in general, man. Like,
Yeah.
at the end of the day, if you're funny, you're gonna be funny. But comedy's hard in general. It's just, I don't know, man. I mean,
Yeah.
I don't think it's harder, but I mean, some people might think it's harder.
Mm-hmm.
But I do think it takes practice. Right?
Wow.
But all comedy takes practice, right? Well, you have to be self-aware of what's going on and what you're saying. because the last thing you want to do is lose a room. Because in a clean room, you can lose a room.
Whoa, that's crazy, bro.
Yeah,
Yeah, they don't
And
want
you hear
back.
it.
Yeah,
You'll
you'll
feel
hear
the
it back, yeah.
silence
That's
go over.
crazy.
Well, no, I had to lose a room, like they won't have you back. Like
That too,
like,
right? Yeah.
Holy smokes. What's up, Ruben and Jessica?
What's that?
On
Javi
Facebook.
Luna. What's up? How y'all doing, Ruben, Jessica, whichever one? Is it both of y'all?
Are they
What
saying
y'all
that with
doing?
are they saying that with their tongue out?
Right on.
This bumper was pulled off by Javi Luna.
Yeah. So I guess we'll hop right into it. Got to talk about Tina on Kill Tony.
Oh my
You just
God.
had an experience that most comedians never get. For people who don't know, break it down. What's Kill Tony and what happened?
What
Oh
is
my
it?
goodness. Well, Kill Tony is also a podcast, but the thing is that I've only seen a couple of episodes because a handful of my friends have been on it. So they were like, "Oh, check this out," and they'll share it. I think I saw Aldo Caldo, a good friend of mine.
Wow.
He was on there, and oh man, he did so well. And he's like a comedy musician, like he did a mix. And so I guess seeing other comics that I know do it, I was like, okay, let me check it out. But then when was it? Last year when Tony Hinchcliffe did some sort of like rally during his inauguration for President Trump. And like, man,
the Puerto Rico thing.
yeah,
yeah.
yeah. He had said some things or whatever, and to be honest, I was just like, okay, whatever. So I can't say that I was watching his podcast or I kind of knew. Some people kind of warned me like what to expect and things like that, but I really, you can't really prepare. I don't know.
Yeah.
I literally had a panic attack before I walked out on there. So yeah, it's a podcast where you sign up and there's like a bucket pool. And it just so happened that we had tickets to the show.
Wow.
So I guess any comic can sign up and, they're lucky if they get picked. But we had a chance to be in the theater at the mothership and we had seats. So we were right there. So literally we walked in. It was me, Caitlin from the Annex, Mr. Wendell, and Alex. And so we all were like, okay, we got our seat, sat down, and then they have a band.
Yeah.
The best band in the land. That's I think that's what they're called. And they're rocking out and I'm like, all right, this is cool. So in my head, I was like, man, we were like one of the last ones to sign up.
Mm.
And in my head, I just like, man, they're going to pull my name. I just felt like,
Wow.
I was like, they're going to pull me first. Man, sure enough, we sat down and I got the tap on the shoulder. So I didn't even get to like order a drink or like finish seeing the intro, like the band or anything. Right away, I got the knot in my throat and my stomach and like instant panic attack.
Damn.
Instant. It was just.
Did you believe them at first? And they're like,
Did I
hey,
what?
Did you believe them when they're like,
They're
hey,
like, did they paid you up to
You're
this? They paid.
Somebody.
Everybody was telling me like, oh no, it's rigged, and oh no, it like they do something or they kind of know who
Oh,
they're
yes.
gonna pick. But I mean, really, it was a last minute invite, and to be honest, I don't follow, so I really didn't know like what the odds were of me even getting. I just,
Wow.
I had only seen it a couple of times from when my friends went, so I didn't know all this other stuff, or I don't know.
Crazy.
It's like a shoulda, coulda, woulda. I should have prepared better for it, being that it's such a huge audience. He has a big following, and I'm just a small town girl from Robstown, Texas. And y'all were like, "Yeah, let's do this," and I'm like, "Oh, I'm getting." I was reading my phone and like already shaking again. Like, what are you? So yeah, they tapped me on the shoulder, and so I immediately instant panic attack. So I start shaking and I'm crying and I'm looking at my friends and they're like, "Dude, this is great. Like, you're gonna have fun. Don't worry about it. You got this."
Yeah.
And I'm like, "Okay."
Oh crap. Damn.
And they take me to the back, and it's a literal just little black curtain, and they called up. Oh man, I forgot what it's called. It's like the person that won the previous week. They give out prizes or they give out something like a oh man, I forgot what it's called, like a golden ticket maybe. And so they brought her out first, even though I was the first bucket pool.
Yeah.
They brought her out because she was on the night before. So I'm literally behind the curtain and she's on the other side like performing, and then they made her sing,
Crazy.
oh man, they were so sweet to me. Everybody that works at the mothership, they're super nice, and they know, like, they're like, okay, come here, and they radio, all right, come over here, do this, and then I started freaking. Well, they saw me freaking out, so they were like, hey, 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 are you okay?
Oh wow.
Hey, are you all right? Like, you need to calm down before you go out there. So they really try to, like, calm me. They're like, breathe, dude, breathe, breathe. People are passing me Xanax and here, take this. And I'm like, I'm sober. They're like, no, then you need to take this. But
Well, that's good that they cared. Like
they
could
did.
tell.
They were really considerate, and they weren't being like, come on, like, just suck it up. They were like, hey, it's all good. Like,
Yeah.
you got this. Just
Yeah.
breathe. I was forgetting to breathe. So I was like, it's the worst. It was really one of the worst feelings and one of the best feelings to get an opportunity like that. So they open up the curtain, dude, and I go out there and I black out. I don't even know what I said. I don't even know what I did. Yeah, you could hear it in my voice. And then when I it took about a week for me to even see it. So for a whole week, I was like, what did I look like? What did I say? What did I...
Did you realize in the moment that Jim Brewer was on the panel?
Okay, yeah. So when they tapped me on the shoulder, they were bringing out the guests. So I got to see who it was. And immediately I was like, oh, I'm going to say lines from Half Baked. Because that's one of my favorite movies, right? And all his lines are like my favorites. They're classics. I'm not going to do what everybody thinks I'm going to do. Flip out, man. And dude, I was freaking out, like having the anxiety attack on stage. And he felt it because I think he was kind of nervous about being on the show too. I don't know if y'all saw his YouTube, but he posted a video about his anxiety about being on the show.
I
and
saw people commenting.
Yeah, like he didn't feel like he was good on the show. And I'm like, oh man, I was starstruck. I was like,
Damn.
and I didn't say any of the lines that I had said. I said them all in my brain. Water, we need a whole lot of water. Like, I said them all, dude.
Pizzas.
Yeah.
Two
I said-
big pizzas.
Yeah. I said them
Whole lot
all
of
in my
Haagen-Dazs.
brain. And he was right there. He shook my hand. He was like, you did good. Yeah. He was trying to be comforting too. And Sam Talent, they were super sweet, trying to like, dude, chill. Like, but
Yeah, he tried to like hold your hand or something.
yeah,
shit,
no,
right?
dude, I was like, literally, dude, I was like shaking uncontrollably. My lip was shivering. I could hear it in my voice, but I don't know how I got through it. It was the longest 60 seconds ever. I think it took like 59 seconds before I even got my first laugh. So
Wow.
it was brutal. Yeah.
And so then, like after that, though, you go and sit.
I went back to
and
my
watch the
feet.
rest of the show.
I
And did you
black-
calm down? after that?
No, because I was sober and I was, yeah.
So you didn't get to enjoy the
I mean,
show at any point. At no point that you're like, okay, that's over. It
No.
is what it is. Let me
I
enjoy
wish.
the rest of the
No,
show.
it still was. I was exhausted. Like,
Oh.
you know,
then
like
you-
my body was still like real tense.
Did you
and-
have like people coming up to you like, hey, yeah, good job?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. It was more pity.
Oh.
I mean, but it's still, it's still
Yeah.
showing you
Something.
love though.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. They're showing love. They were supportive.
I mean, but at the end of the day, you got on at the mothership. So,
Yeah.
So you gonna do it again?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You gonna sign up again?
Yeah. I need
So
to.
what- so
I need
wasn't-
to redeem
So it wasn't that
myself.
horrible of an experience then? If you
Really, it was the anxiety attack,
And now
the
you know-
panic attack of not being prepared. When you sign up for something like that, I think you really need to process, like, if you get picked, you will be in front of 2.5 million people.
Sure.
Just the stage alone is a little intimidating because you have a badass band right here. You have 4 millionaire celebrities right there. And then it's about, I think, 250 or 300 people and it was a packed house. This is just 1 week after their third Netflix special. So it's on fire right now. They're really trending and, you know.
So I definitely want to do it.
Let's
I'm gonna jump in,
go.
but I definitely want to do it. I don't know if you're aware, but anytime they have a drummer on, they do a drum
A
off
drum off.
Oh,
between the comic who's a drummer
No
and then
way.
the lead drummer there.
wow.
So I'll be like, first thing, like, I'm a drummer.
Yeah.
That
No,
would
the
be
lead-
dope,
Pull up my
bro.
own stick.
Hey,
Hell yeah,
And
bro.
that drummer, he's from Brownsville.
Is he really?
Yes, Mikey Gonzalez.
Yeah.
He's real cool. I was able to meet him
So
after
that'd
the show.
be another venue. Be like, all right, let's go play some drums.
That would be sweet, man. So both of you guys have actually had. You were on to actually Kill Tony also, weren't you?
Yeah, but
Well, how bad?
Yeah, like, when he was still in LA.
Yeah.
In
oh,
LA?
in LA, no kidding.
Yeah, at the Comedy Store. Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
And then you saw him. You opened up for him or
Yeah,
featured.
I opened up for him. I think I hosted too.
He came to Corpus to
Yeah.
Mesquite Street.
Yeah, to Mesquite.
Wow.
Yeah, in 17 or something. 17, 18, somewhere around there.
Yeah.
So
So looking back, what have you learned from that experience? Like, going forward from there.
Well, like I said, I should have watched more episodes. I should have prepared a better 60 seconds, because even though that's one of my favorite jokes to do, and everybody tells me to stop doing that joke. So many people, especially my friends that have good dads, they're like, stop doing your dad joke. And I'm like, dude, just enjoy your dad.
Crazy.
Yeah.
So
But yeah, so I would need to prepare a better 60 seconds. You know, I should have consulted with other comics. So there were so many comics there, and I was just so in my head that I didn't
So-
even like.
Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
No, yeah.
Were you aware going in? Like, I know you said you didn't watch a lot or whatever. Were you aware that there's a possibility that they're not going to be nice to you?
Yes, I
Okay,
knew
you
that.
knew
part.
at least. You knew at least that.
Yeah,
that's
maybe
that's kind of their MO.
Yeah,
right?
and I think maybe that
if you're-
triggered.
If you're not good or they don't perceive you as good,
Yeah,
whatever they
and-
will kind of
Yeah,
roast you. You
and
knew
I-
that part at least.
To be honest, Javi, I stay away from competitions,
Mm-hmm.
from roasts, from stuff like that, because I don't handle rejection well. Like, I'll
Oh.
cry. So I don't go to do things that I know that are going to affect me. If I go to a competition and I go home, I'm going to cry. If I go do a roast, it's going to hurt I'm going to be hurt. So
Yeah.
I don't sign up for those kinds of things. But I think this was just one of those wild hairs. Like, just do it. Just see what happens.
And now you did it. You know.
I did it, but I wish I was better prepared. I wish I was better informed of how to handle it. And I wish that I didn't have so many nerves. Like, if my anxiety was under control, I feel like I would have been able to be myself, you know, witty, say something clever. Maybe I would have even had some shots back at him,
Yeah.
you know, but then again, it was Jim Brewer. And I had it. And he even said the word, hey, stop freaking out. Right there, I should have been, I'm not going to do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I had an opportunity right there.
It's right there.
It was right there. And
So yeah, so those clips kind of went viral, I guess, semi-viral or whatever. And
no, nothing.
did you get any like
No, it went
like,
viral.
did you get any like trolls or anything like that?
Oh yeah.
If so, like, is that messing with your head? Do you feel like maybe a comic going onto to that show could like hurt their confidence and like maybe cause them to not want to go be a comedian anymore? You know what I mean? How do y'all deal with that?
Well, I got a lot of hate. Yeah.
did.
And Javi warned me. Thanks, Javi. But he said, don't read the comments. Don't go to no. And he was like, have you heard about this website? And have you been on Reddit? And I'm like, what? What are
I didn't know
those?
you didn't know Reddit. I
What are
said, don't go on
those?
Reddit. She goes, what's Reddit? I go,
No, dude.
I just
I'm
said,
not.
don't go on it. Like, I'm
I'm
not going
not.
to tell you what it is.
I have maybe 2 or 3 apps on my phone. I really try to keep it minimal. I'm only on Facebook and Instagram. I don't have TikTok. I don't have YouTube. I don't have the other apps that he mentioned. They're like, yeah, no, there's this other app. They're like, I'm like, what did they say, Javi? He was like, don't log in there.
Don't go in there.
Don't
Don't
go
read
in
the comment.
there. Tina,
Don't go
don't
in there.
read. So I did read a few. Most of them were DM'd directly to me.
That is
that's
wild.
good.
That
When
is,
you told me
right?
that is wild. Like,
Yeah.
but
One today too. There was another one today that said, I'm stalking you. I probably should report it.
Crazy.
But yeah, so
I was like, most of them are
What-
right.
one thing that helps with that, because when you're putting out content on social media, you're gonna get the comments. I feel like I've been very fortunate. I've dealt with a very small fraction of just the hating ass comments when a video catches whatever but you're gonna get it, right?
Yeah.
If there's 1,000 people laughing, there's gonna be that wasn't funny.
yeah.
You know, whatever, or they want to get off. What's really helped me in reframing it is like, man, how pathetic does this person's life have to be that this is what fucking gets them off, right? Commenting. That's to go out of your way to like, they had to look you up. They saw
And I'm private.
they saw the freaking thing, and they like, this guy just was like, yeah, let me search up this bitch. Let me torta. Let me this fucking torta. You need to quit comedy. You need to go fucking shave your neck beard, motherfucker. Like,
Dude, speaking of, oh my God, I was so nervous that they were going to zoom in
I
on
do
my
too,
face.
but I don't
I'm like,
comment on
dude,
people's
and I
shit.
had like a couple of stragglers. I'm like, no.
What's up, Window on Facebook? Sorry, man. Just left the comment
Mr.
in there.
Windows in there. Clean comedy is cool comedy and lucrative. Yeah, I know. And when people ask, "Hey, do you do clean comedy?" I'm like, "Do you know my stage name?"
Yeah.
I mean, and we've done a clean comedy show out in that theater out there in Aransas. Yeah, so
And I say, fuck yeah, I do.
but I can do it, and if asked, and it's a great opportunity, I'll bring my friends that can do it too. But it's not. I don't feel myself. I don't feel, after doing that show, it's not. And then they don't even introduce me by my stage name. They'll just say, "And here comes
Oh,
Tina."
wow, crazy.
They won't say the full stage name.
Tina.
So this Friday, you'll be getting back on stage.
This Friday.
Oh,
at
that's
Art
the
Walk.
redemption right there. Fuck Kill Tony, man. This is
How you
your
feel?
time to shine.
I'm super excited. I'm down. We're gonna. I mean, I know we're kind of doing a debrief about it right now, but I can't wait to get on the stage. The funny thing is that I did Kill Tony on Monday on Martin Luther King, and then of course I had my Tuesday show at the Artisan.
Yeah.
So there is when I really I got on stage and I let everybody know, like I cried and let everybody know what I went through.
Wow.
And then Wednesday I had the Annex open mic, so I did another one.
Nice.
So I pretty much have been grieving all week. And then Thursday I was in Isla Grande. Friday I'm in Edinburgh with Mario. So it was like I didn't even have time to breathe and be
Wow.
like, what just happened?
Crazy.
So
crazy, man.
But now we have this Friday Art Walk show
Yeah.
here in Corpus.
Mm-hmm.
And the best thing is that the comments that that I have been getting locally have all been great. They're like, dude, hell yeah, you did it. You got through it.
Nice. Yeah, it sucks because some people in town will be like, "Oh, she bombed and
Yeah.
that." Forget all that, man.
I'm going to need to know those names. Thank you.
Yeah. Well,
Well,
I'll send you the
those
list.
are people that probably weren't gonna follow you anyway, right?
I mean,
Like,
but that-
Oh, they
it's
follow.
like-
That's a good
Oh,
point.
they
But
follow. They're
even-
watching.
Even at that, you were aware too. You're like, yeah, it was brutal. Like I
Oh.
struggled. Like I'm not gonna say I killed. Like you didn't go out there and say, oh, I killed it.
No, I
you
did.
knew like, hey, it was a rough time for.
It was one of my worst performances. I feel that my interview, everything I said on the interview was either a lie or exaggerate. The whole interview.
Yeah.
She just perjured herself.
Yeah, the whole interview was.
I was just up there saying shit.
I just went up to. I don't even know what.
Because you're nervous, or
I guess
Yeah,
so.
yeah.
My dad didn't even die in COVID. Like I.
Oh, shoot. So man,
But even a bad experience, I'd still rather have the bad experience
Yeah, that's why I'm going back.
than not have the
That's why I'm
experience
going
at
back.
all.
I'm glad you said it because I thought I was sure. You didn't start comedy during.
No,
I
I
know.
didn't.
You've been doing it way longer.
Yeah.
The whole, everything was a lie. Everything I
Yeah,
said.
because they asked her, when did you start comedy? She's like,
She-
in the pandemic.
And I was sitting there like, well, shit, maybe she fucking did it. I don't
Yeah.
know. Well, I'll keep track of your fucking comedy birthday and shit. but
Yeah.
I feel like she's been doing it longer than that.
Yeah. Well, my first time trying open mic was on my 30th birthday.
I know.
But
with
then-
Joaquin,
Yes.
I was there for that.
Can't believe you, man. Out, see, and so that was super traumatizing. So I didn't do comedy for years. So that's why I'm like, yeah, I did open mic for the first time 10 years ago, but I didn't really start getting into it until Nuevo Cafe, which
Oh, yeah.
was literally right before the pandemic, and they shut down. So
Yeah.
that's why I'm like, the pandemic.
Yeah, for sure. So I guess moving on to great comedian. We're talking about great comedians now, and it makes me think: what actually separates the comedians who make it from the ones who don't? Like, what's the formula? What's one ingredient that the greats have in common? Well, there was obviously comedians up there on the panel, huh? With that Kill Tony, like Jim Brewer. I don't know who the other guy was, but
Sam Talent.
Talent,
Yeah,
yeah.
they're hilarious. And
yeah. Do you
I-
think that they have the ingredient, or I guess everybody's definition is different.
yeah.
What do you think?
Well,
This
they
is
say
your
comedy's
chance to tell them they shit.
well, they say comedy is subjective, right? So,
Number
you know,
one.
and Javi has his special. I'm not for, it depends. It depends. It like to what do you consider made it? Like I am super happy doing comedy. Like I want to say I'm content,
Nice.
So when everybody I even get hate comments, DMs. Why are you private? You need to make this. You need to make a YouTube. I'm like, oh, I feel like in my head, I'm okay. So when they're like, you need to do this, or you need to have a special, or you need to be able to say like you made, or you need to be able to do shows in LA or New York. I mean, that would be great to get those opportunities, but I guess everybody's different. You know, every year I have different goals, and I'm still mind blown where comedy takes me. I'll get booked for just a guest spot or whatever, and then I'll end up meeting a movie star, and he'll end up liking my stupid 5-minute guest spot where I talk about my dead dad. And it's just, and in that moment, I'm like, I made it. But that's not really it. In that moment, I'm super happy and content with where comedy has taken me. That I'm just trying to like absorb every moment.
I'm thinking about what you told him that you did for work. You're like, I'm an educator.
Yeah, that's a lie. I'm not even a teacher. Oh my God.
Dude, he freaking dug into that one big time. That's funny.
That's how you know I'm not a good liar.
Like a teacher?
Like a teacher? Yes.
They're like, what do you teach? Tina goes, I teach beauty school.
Yeah.
I teach beauty school.
And then you call them bitches. You're like, they're fucking bitches.
Yeah.
He walked into that one.
That's gonna be an awkward class.
Yeah, I go back to
Tina's like, all right, guys, we don't got to relive it.
yeah.
All right, class, and they're all there just fucking.
Damn.
Yeah.
We
Monday we
heard
were
what
off
you
for,
said about us.
off for Martin Luther King, and then I go back to the classroom on Tuesday, and they're like,
Damn. Give me the side eye.
No,
nah.
but to touch back on what Tina was saying, I love the life experiences of it.
Right? Yeah.
The life experiences of comedy and what's come from it, like the excitement, right? I mean, I'm not doing anything crazy in comedy, but I mean, where when you apply yourself, like things happen. So that's what I really enjoy about it is like the life experiences.
The life experiences, and then the relationship that we build from that. Like we've met people that come through here, and you wouldn't believe it, but they remember us. And it's just like you build those relationships, and a lot of the good ones, they'll stop to talk and be like, give us advice or just talk about the journey. Sometimes it's even similar of how they started, or yeah, being able to comedy talk, especially after a show, that's the best.
For sure.
Yeah.
The life experiences are good, but like, I'm in it for the bitches, man.
Just the bitch. That's what I want.
Bitches, man.
Where are they? I'm having it.
He goes and volunteers at every animal shelter when he goes out of town.
That's right. Every proceeds from every show.
He goes to animal
Spay
shelter.
and neuter your animals, guys.
And goes to- so when he says bitches, he means literal.
Dogs.
Literally.
I'm an animal
I'm in it for
lover.
the bitches, man.
Hey, it seems like
That's
it.
Mario Salazar's campaign.
Oh, that's right.
Superstar. He has merch and there's the cat one where he's giving the dabs to a cat, and he has other merch. So I'm like,
Man,
dude.
how different is it performing down there in the valley?
Okay,
like-
so I left Kiltony and then I went to the valley.
Yeah.
So
You gotta do all your jokes like this.
oh my God. No, a lot of people were messaging me. They're like, "What the fuck was that?" They're sending me hate DMs because of his accent. I'm like, that wasn't me.
Oh,
Why are you mad at me because he did that accent?
Yeah.
I don't know. What were we
Crazy.
talking about?
Yeah,
The
no,
valley.
the difference between here and the valley.
So I left Kiltony, and then on Thursday I did Isla Grande, but that one is a resort. So there I got everybody for like winter Texans.
Yeah.
So even though I was in the valley, it was winter Texans. So a lot of the things I was talking, they're like, "What is this little Mexican girl talking about?"
Crazy.
But then the next day I was in Edinburgh, and that was a Spanglish show. And well, some of my jokes, I do have a little slang. I say a couple words that are in Spanish. So it went well. It was really good.
Yeah.
They're receptive. And then they see the word cochina and they're like, yeah.
Ah, nice.
These fools couldn't even pass Spanish 1, bro. They're like, it's Tina Kitchen, right? It's like, well, I mean, Tony probably took fucking German, let's be honest, in high school.
You want to read this comment? Corpus Christi Comedy. It's awesome to see you positive.
County. Is that Bobby or Ronnie?
I hope it's Bobby.
Is it Bobby or Ronnie? It's awesome to see you positive about the experience.
It's
and how you're
spelled
going
right,
back to
but there's
Kiltony
no
in the future.
punctuation.
Tina,
So it's hard to tell. It could be either one of them.
Hey,
looks like
Mr.
that's
Mr.
funny.
Windows says very brutal.
Very
He
brutal.
knows. He was there. He was like literally watching me.
Oh, was he?
Wow.
He went with him.
Oh,
Yeah,
really?
Yeah. Well, he's my
And he didn't get
bodyguard.
pulled, he didn't get pulled either?
I was thinking he didn't get pulled.
Because they do.
Yes, it's
they
possible.
got like fucking 20 producers there, and they are scouting for. If you have an interesting look to you, or look like you might be, they farm for the interview more than they do for the comedy. Like,
Wow.
that's just
Nah,
No,
they
I
were
don't believe
disappointed
that.
with my
That's just-
I don't
interview.
believe
That's
it. I
the-
believe it's a
that's
random
just
draw of the
the-
bucket
the-
and destiny.
Oh, it's not.
I'm joking.
It's not. I texted him the day before when I got on.
Crazy, man. Yeah. I guess we're talking about great comedians and stuff like that. Is there anything y'all want to discuss other than the Kill Tony thing?
Um,
We got a show
Our
on
show
Friday.
on Friday.
Oh, we
got a
do.
show on
We
Friday.
got a show on Friday.
Yes, we
It's gonna be
do.
fun.
Yeah.
Upstairs,
Mhm.
above the pizza place.
Above the pizza place.
Which is what
He
he thought
asked
you were
me,
talking about.
"Oh,
What's
you
up?
you do comedy?" And I said no, and I'm like, "Dude, I have a show Friday. Why didn't I?"
The pizza place that we had to paper for you, Tony.
yeah, exactly. He doesn't like to talk about that though.
And I thought he was gonna be like, "I've been there," and
No,
Jim
he
Brewer
says-
too. I thought he was gonna be like, "Yeah, I've been there," and like share,
Oh yeah, Jim
try
Brewer has been here
to
too, I
like
forgot.
say something. But I was like, "Okay, just get me off the stage. I'm
Oh, so.
not gonna do."
No, I'm excited for Friday.
yeah,
It's gonna be a good one.
Yeah,
I mean,
man.
we haven't had an art walk show in a while. Like, it's been a couple.
Oh, it
months.
is. It's art walk night.
Yeah.
So
So it's
get
at
out there
9,
and
right?
bark.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's open at 8.
I'll be out there barking.
Hey, we got comedy.
That's
You
what
got
I said.
I'll be out there barking.
comedy, live comedy
That's what I'm
here.
saying.
Come
If
in,
we
come
need to- if we need to
on.
print flyers.
You look like you like to laugh. Come on, come on.
You need a laugh.
yeah.
You look like you need a laugh.
Hey, you look miserable. Why don't you come up here?
We got tortas upstairs.
Tortas on
Pizza place.
stage.
He thought Caitlyn was a torta.
Torta
Oh
de
my
cos-
God.
Torta de cocina.
So he's blurting out that, well, he does the accent, and then Caitlin starts yelling from the table, and he's like, "Oh, no," but he can't see like who
Oh,
it
wow.
was or whatever. So
But you're
Yeah.
going up for the first time at Mesquite on Friday?
Yeah.
no, you've been doing
First time in the
mic.
upstairs room, but
Oh,
in
upstairs,
the
yeah.
upstairs room.
He's been doing the mics though.
Yeah, that'd be all right. I'm glad to host you guys and watch y'all.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't seen any of y'all's like all the way set. Well, I've seen your special,
Mm-hmm.
but not actually any of y'all's
That's
set.
three.
Like
That's
live.
3
Yeah.
sets ago.
I haven't seen any of y'all, man. That's why I'm excited to.
I
put
know
this
you haven't
on.
seen me. I'm all sad every time I look out.
It's like, did Jesus? Did Jesus? He's peeking out behind
That's
the
my-
curtain.
I asked my wife, did Jesus go up?
Is he there?
There's
There's,
like a-
there's an empty seat.
Yeah, like a
every
Spider-Man.
single
Yeah.
every single show.
Right there, front row.
Still got the
You know,
ribbon on it.
Like, no one sits in that seat. That's in case Jesus comes.
Yeah.
I come out with my microphone in
Oh,
hand.
you know what? I saw you
You-
with Chingo at the other mesquite
You're
on the
gonna
south
you're gonna
side.
roll up like Reese Bobby, Mister. This ticket has been waiting here for you for a long time.
Like Back to the Future, he's waiting for that letter.
Yeah.
Crazy, man. Yeah.
You,
so it's
oh,
gonna
you
be a
saw
good
me
show.
at Mesquite. Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna be for sure with Chingo Bling. What can we expect from you guys at the show?
I'm gonna probably have another breakdown. I'll have a panic attack
Do it.
with a little anxiety on top.
You can expect 100% Christian clean.
Yes, sir. I'm doing all
Comedy
church.
from
over
you.
here.
From you.
I'm going the Christian route.
Half of my set is going to be in tongues.
I can
so,
do-
Oh my God.
I convinced myself.
it's going to sound like Arabic. So
Nice.
most of my
Time.
set will be in tongues.
Time for that 20.
We're gonna have an altar call at the end.
Oh,
you
And Sue's gonna bring the guitar. We're gonna play worship music.
Ah, come on.
Pray all the demons out.
How do you feel about hosting? This will be your first time hosting.
Do you even know what to do? Look at him. He's like,
Not
nah.
really.
Yeah, time to make
figure it
students nervous.
He's gonna sit in a chair like this and be like, "Hello guys, welcome to
the show. Nah, I'll be all right. People are people, man. Just
But you're doing 10 minutes, right?
hosting it.
Like
Yeah.
15?
Yeah.
You said
Maybe.
15.
I don't know, 5 minutes. I don't know,
45?
something.
20?
I'll figure something out. Nah, I feels cool. I mean, I haven't really I don't have that much experience.
Mhm.
You've only seen me, y'all seen me a few times at open mic, but I'll be okay. You guys are gonna like, go ahead. Nah, it's gonna be good, man. I have some stuff in mind that I've been like practicing and over because I'm a truck driver, and I'm just saying it over in my head like what I'm gonna be talking about, this and that. So And then on top of that, I'm worried about having people come in, selling tickets and all this other stuff, making sure that you know that it's a because I'm producing the show too, not just performing.
Yeah.
So it's like handling all of that at once. I
Yeah.
think I think that level of responsibility causes me to want to do good.
You're already
in
there, man.
performing.
We're like what, like way over halfway sold now. Like
Yeah.
tickets are limited.
Yeah,
Like-
and my
like,
people
so-
always buy at the door,
like,
so it'll
so-
be.
I'm
you
super,
know.
yeah, I'm super optimistic. So when we say halfway, 60, that means we are at 30. That means we only need 15 couples, which is gonna go like that.
Yeah.
It'll
Oh,
sell
it's
out.
done. It's basically already sold out, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's like kind of I'm doing it too because of the brand Corpus Christi Originals, and all three of y'all have been on the show several times.
Mhm.
Well, Tina's second appearance here, but like just to be able to showcase you guys who have been around the scene for a long time. You know what I mean? That's a lot.
Yes, since the pandemic.
Since the
Since the
pandemic.
pandemic.
And even like we were talking in the group message, like I'm like all ears, man, because you guys have a whole lot of experience, and I'm just like listening, like, what do you do about this? What do you do about that? You were telling me about, letting the news outlets know maybe about the show and stuff like that. So I was like, damn, I didn't even think about that. So
The
just
PR, right?
just
here.
yeah, just stuff like that. Like, dang, that's a good idea. So this is a learning experience for me, definitely. Hosting a party at your house, just make people feel comfortable. Yeah.
Oh
I
yeah,
mean,
that's great advice.
People are
Miguel.
gonna come in and
Miguelito. What
Miguelito.
do you put? Torta la cocina is
alter ego. Yeah, but yeah, thanks for accepting the invite to be on the show, man. Appreciate you guys.
Well, you've been coming out to my open mics, and so
I
I've been
like it.
super proud of you that you even took the leap because 2 years ago when I was a guest here, I was like, I'm here, I'm there, wow, and you never came. You were like, yeah, I'll go check it out. Yeah, I'll go. Still, you still haven't come out to a show, but
You
Still hasn't been to any of my shows.
he hasn't come
No.
to
He
a
had to
show.
book me to
But
come to my show.
he comes to now that I started the open mic, he came to support and then he signed up.
I felt like I was on the hook by you, and because I had Longoria on that same night. They were going over there, and I was like, damn, I'll go. So I went just to support, and then you're like, you're gonna go on? You asked me like twice, and then I was talking to them about it, so I was like, already on the hook, I gotta do it. So I just did it.
So,
And
Yeah.
so are you running your set live at any point? Have you the set you're doing Friday? Have
I'm
you
gonna try to
already-
do it this coming week on Tuesday at her spot,
Mhm.
and then Thursday at Mesquite.
Okay, so that's twice.
Yeah. I mean, I don't.
Isn't there one tonight?
The what?
Isn't there a mic tonight? There's not a mic on Sunday.
Oh, on Sunday.
Oh yeah, Riches. Yeah.
Okay. See, there
Come
you
on,
go. That's three. That's three.
Yeah.
It's 3 times.
So you-
when I started comedy, I started with a booking. I was booked to do a fundraiser
Mhm.
on a Wednesday night
Whoa.
here at Executive Surf Club, and I was like, I gotta practice this shit beforehand. So
Yeah.
my buddy's band was playing at House of Rock on Friday. He said, come out and do a set. So that's my first time ever on stage doing stand up was
Oh,
at House of
smokes.
Rock on April Fool's Day of all that. And I was like, okay, well that was good, but I got drunk just to get through it, so I couldn't remember how I did really. Or I was like, well, I gotta get up sober a couple times so I don't make an ass of myself. So I started looking for open mics. I was like, let me find out where else I could practice. So I found an open mic on Sunday at Revolution, and so
Oh,
so
Revo.
three times. So and I was after that I was able to get through that 15-minute set.
Yeah.
Why a 15-minute set? I have no idea why they would.
Because they saw
I
the
never do
potential they knew.
Right?
You
And you know what?
something
But here's the
nobody
story.
knows.
I haven't told. I got off stage that night, and God, I wish this young lady would have popped up somewhere else down the line. But she came up to me after that and asked if I
You're my
had.
favorite comic.
And I told you I was in it for the business. No, she came up to me and very sincerely. She goes, "Do you have like a CD or anything
Oh wow.
that I could get?" And I told her like, "Ma'am, this is my 4th time ever on stage. You can catch me at Revolution on Sunday nights. Art Barrera lets me go up at
Damn.
1:45. After Clarissa Serna does 2.5 hours.
Yeah.
He went home and started a comedy page right then and
Yeah,
there.
right then and there. Actually, no, I wasn't that guy. In fact, I still, 15 years later, have never had a business card. It
Wow.
was a running gag for the longest time.
He's like, I'm so good. My business is word of mouth.
Product speaks for itself, baby. And I still never have. Never have printed a fucking business card.
So do you have
Google me, bitch.
yeah? It's the MySpace is
Clean comedy.
You rocked on Wednesday, House of Rock again.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you
that
did
was,
so
that was
good.
Right,
fun.
Hobby's
Literally-
good. We get it.
Literally
get it.
going back to where it started. That was fun, and to watch all the young comics be excited in what they were doing. You know, sometimes you forget. You know, the journey part, right?
Yeah.
At some point, it becomes a job, and this is what we do, and the travel, and this, that, and the booking, and the content, and this, that, and the other. You forget that you do, in a way, you're living someone else's dream. Like, they're just trying to get where you're at, right? Even though when you become focused on what am I supposed to be doing now? What's my goal this year? Whatever. Like, you at some point you got to stop and realize, like, well, shit, I've already done so much, you know. And so it's fun to stop and do things like Wednesday I did the House of Rock and for the roast battle, and they're just happy to be there and so excited to be doing something new. They've never been part of anything like that before, and you know, it's refreshing to be around.
Yeah, I got a comment on. You were gonna say something about losing the journey. You do you like feel that aspect also?
No, I love it. Yeah, like, so yeah, my mom, most of my family and my friends and the ones that are messaging me negatively, they're like, why'd you even do it? Like, if you have that anxiety, like if you weren't even prepared, if you were too nervous, like why did you even? And even like my mom was like, I would have walked out, like walked on and then like walked out, you know, just
And it's like, because it's fun. I'm having fun.
I'm having fun.
It's fun. I'm having fun.
Yeah, with tears. And,
Good time. I love doing comedy.
yeah.
Because when I'm your age, I want to tell these stories.
No, it's true. It so is right. Like it's so it. You know what I did want to ask? Well, I'm glad that we mentioned a lot of the open mics that we have going on in Corpus because they're ran pretty much by local comics and local businesses. So huge shout out. So Sundays we do have Rich's Billiards with Skip. Monday is the second and fourth Monday, and that's at Tapology. With Miguelito. Tuesdays at the Artisan, and I know House of Rock also has an early one. Wednesday we have the Annex, the 3rd of the month, and then the 4th is the House of Rock with Joe. And so that one just passed. I think.
No, that's a monthly thing, right? Like
it's only a monthly thing,
that
yeah. And
runs
so is
all
the
time.
Annex.
Okay.
Yeah.
But
And
I was.
go ahead.
Well, go ahead.
No, go for it.
So one more, there was our Thursday one that's been the longest running open mic is Mesquite Pizza. So one thing I did notice that I wanted to ask Javi about was during your set on Wednesday, you mentioned something that may be off limits, and this was it was
I did.
yeah. So because you open up with kind of like what had just happened, which was a roast between the Joes. Right. And so some of the jokes were like about kids and stuff like that. Like, would you say is that something that would be off limits on a roast? Or in comedy, like when someone goes up and they're talking religion or politics.
I think attacking someone's family is generally, in my experience in comedy, it's in a roast battle situation. It's mutual combat, right? Who's in the fight? Me and Lito. Lito's wife didn't sign up to be roasted. Lito's kids didn't sign up to be roasted. Lito agreed to be roasted. So to pull someone into it that didn't agree to be part of that, it's out of bounds a little bit. And then some every roast that I've ever been a part of, from the very amateur to very well put together productions, that discussion is had beforehand. Like, hey, is there something that's not cool? Because you're the point of roasting is not to tear someone down. You're not trying to ruin someone's life or make someone feel horrible about themselves. You're making jokes at their expense, but they should be able to laugh at it a little bit too, right? So, and but I mean, it is what it is, right? There's no rules anymore in comedy. People are gonna do what they're gonna do. Just understand, like, there's no action is without consequence, and people are gonna make and what you do tells somebody about where your values are, and so
Right.
people are gonna make up their mind based off how you carry yourself.
Right.
That's all there.
And so that's why I wanted to ask you about that, because that is something like I had told Mr. Wendell and Sean Miller, like for you guys that are, y'all have done clean, y'all have a little bit more experience of like what to do, what not to do, what to say, what is some of the like etiquette when it comes to doing comedy at an open mic, at a show. If you're another comic and you're working with another comic, whether y'all friends or not, there's just some things that you do and you don't when you're performing. And so yeah, I'm glad that you said that, because my mom is a nice lady, and so kids and parents should be off limits, especially if it's not that funny, like
Right.
So that was, I wanted to walk away from the Kill Tony experience. Yeah. Don't you talk about my mama jokes. You know what I mean? Like,
and listen, that's just how I feel, right? Like, everything's debatable, right?
yeah.
Because even if I was to take the other side of the coin and say, okay, let's say Tony, for instance, right? He took a shot at your
Right.
mom. How
Everybody's like, you signed up for
right.
it. You knew.
Well,
I'm like,
it's
she
not so much you signed up
mentioned
for it. You mentioned her
Yeah.
first, right? So then now that's
Fair game.
on the table, right? And if in the conversation you introduced that, oh, my mom's
well,
doesn't
but
like my
it wasn't
dad
even a
or
roast
whatever.
battle. It's an
Right,
interview.
right? Well, that's kind of going back to knowing
Yeah.
the nature of the
Right,
show.
Yeah,
exactly.
That's-
Right, and that
that's
was
what
my
he's
bad, not
known
being
for.
prepared.
Before the pod, sorry about over talking everybody, but before the podcast, that was his entry. Like, he was writing for Jeff Ross. Like,
He's a roaster.
He's a roaster.
Yeah.
That's what he's known as.
Nature of Kill Tony is to
Right.
roast somebody.
Yeah.
And especially on Kill Tony, when it's time to interview and you see somebody struggling, he's just gonna kick a horse when they're down.
Well,
Because-
that's how he keeps the show
yeah.
funny, right? 'Cause
And of
even
course,
if you
people
bomb,
laugh and
The funny comes from him and his panel roasting you.
Yeah.
That's
I mean, but the people who kill, he doesn't really talk bad about them or roast them.
yeah,
Yeah.
and
Yeah, he hated
that's kind
me.
of worked against me, right? They didn't have a whole lot to roast me on other than my size. Like, the set wasn't like my best, but it wasn't. It didn't. They were like, yeah, that was a perfectly fine set. So, hey, you should be called Ralphie De Mayo. Like, that was their big fucking joke.
Yeah.
Like, oh, you're Mexican and you're fat.
Crazy.
You're a fat Ralph. You're
That's all they
Mexican.
had.
You're Mexican Ralphie May. Why don't you live in L.A.? Are you scared to be in L.A.? That was
Scared
their,
or what?
yeah, that was their whole thing. Like, I was like, no, I got kids, and then they backed. And as soon as I said kids, they were like, oh, well,
Oh, he's a real man.
He's got kids.
Nah.
He doesn't want to move here.
Crazy.
Like, they left me the fuck alone. They're like, all right, well, get
All
the
right,
fuck
interview's
off
over.
stage. Next,
Interview's over. This guy sucks.
Next.
He's
Yeah, I was a
irresponsible.
fucking
Goat.
boring interview. I don't
Get
say.
him out of here.
He's not marketable.
I'm too
Yeah, he's not
well,
marketable.
too well adjusted.
He's not a mess.
I'm too no. Even still, years later, I'll still get people that show up and be like, "I've been following you since Kill Tony."
That's
You know,
cool. I'm
so-
sure I'm gonna get those too.
Yeah,
'cause
you
I got
absolutely will.
new followers, and they're gonna be like, "That's when I first saw you when you had a breakdown on Kill Tony."
Listen, for everyone for as many haters there are, there's people out there that love an underdog.
Oh yeah.
So there's some people that found your set, your interview very endearing. They can relate to the fact that she was nervous, she was scared.
Yeah.
They're gonna watch you. They're gonna want to see, something from you.
Yeah.
You know,
I'm
whenever
going
you
back
do-
to redeem myself.
Yeah.
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 Put out some clips. Put out.
Come check
I mean,
out
not
the show
telling
on
you what to
Friday.
do, but-
yeah,
Oh,
come
yeah.
check out
but-
the show.
No, I
on
agree.
Friday.
That's why I'm asking you, because I
There's
appreciate
options, right?
that. Yeah.
Yeah, we're all doing a big set, so it should be fun.
Yeah, no. Even Jim Brewer pointed out, like, it seemed like he was wanting to be on your side too, because he was like, "Yeah, she came out here." Like, he was pointing out your nervousness, and he was like, "You did it. You came out here." So that was cool. Him being on your side. Do you feel like what you're asking Javi about the roasting is something that needs to be talked about because, like, locally around?
Yeah,
local,
I
the
told
local
Mr.
scene?
Wendell and Sean Miller, and that's why I was asking him about it, because I'm like, I feel like you need to talk to some of the beginners. They've only been doing it for maybe 6 months, a year or two, and there's just something. I know. I've asked Mr. Wendell and Sean too, and it's just like
They're gonna do
they're
what they
gonna
wanna
do
do.
what they want to do.
Do you, homie? What the fuck do I know?
Get a picture of Javi sipping his
Yeah.
tea.
Put some cream in it. You got
Yeah.
some cream in there?
I
Javi
get
Javi
that.
said, "Let the chips fall
Yeah,
where they
yeah,
may."
you're gonna do what
And-
you're fucking gonna do. Just know, People are watching.
Right.
Mm.
But
Yeah,
What
okay.
the fuck are you gonna do?
It's my
People
But
are.
it's the
I
thing
got
is-
that advice years ago.
it's my two rules in comedy. Number one, be funny. Number two, don't be a jerk. Like, don't be a jerk. You don't have to be the funniest guy in the room all the time. You don't have to say that's what she said after somebody says something normal. Like, don't be the fun. Like, don't be funny and don't be a jerk.
Mhm.
And help out. Like, that's just it's simple.
So
Two
don't,
rules.
so that applies. So that applies to like booking shows and stuff like that. Like as far as the business aspect too, like don't be a jerk. So that way you can get shows different places.
I
You
mean,
know what I mean?
if
Like
if when it comes to booking, hey, to each their own. Like,
Yeah, and that's why I think I kind of like backed off. I'm like, everybody's in their own lane. A lot of the comics have their own mic or their own podcast, or they're out on the road doing their own thing, which I respect and I appreciate.
You
But
get a podcast.
but for at the same time, they're still new, and I think that since the pandemic, the social skills, we've lost like a lot of the social skills. When you're in a show, like even though you're a comic, don't be in the front. You don't even stand in the back and talk. Like go walk outside and direct traffic or help sell tickets. Like just little things about etiquette when it comes to open mics, comedy shows, promoting. Like I feel like I have to sometimes beg for somebody to be like, can you share the flyer? I booked you. Can you at least share it one time? Like, you know, I know I booked you and I know I should be the person to do all this, but it's just a little bit of effort
I'm sorry,
and
Tina. I'm
etiquette
sorry
of
for not
being.
sharing the flyers that I was on.
I forgive you, but next time, do better. So just that conversation of, hey, you have entitlement. You think that you can just show up and like do this and do that, but you haven't really helped the comedy scene. You haven't even. Did you even sell a ticket? Did you invite your family, your friends, your Facebook following, anybody? They just show up and have this entitlement, or and I've seen this in other cities too. I'll go and it's just like there's already little cliques where they're like, no, we don't support it. And I'm like, oh my god. Luckily here in Corpus, like, dude, all the comics, we all support each other. We're sharing each other's flyer. We're on each other's podcast. We're on, like that's what I love about our scene. But some newer ones don't really know that, and which is fine. That's okay, because you're doing your own thing. You have to learn on your own. But that's why I was like, man, Sean or Mr. Wendell, like tell them, and don't be like, hey, I'm carrying the speaker and I'm carrying all my equipment to do an open mic. And I have broken hands. Hey, last time I came in here, I was in a cast. Like I'll have broken hands with the cast carrying my equipment,
yes.
and all the comics are out there smoking their cigarette, and I'm like,
Get your
Damn.
security guard to fucking do it.
yeah, well, that's what, yeah, Mr. Window helps me out. But, just like little things like that, like you want to be a part of a show, but like, could you be a part of the show? Come Friday, you said Bobby's going to help us with the door, like things like that. When we have other comics that are in it and they're like, man, in order for this comedy show to go smooth, let's make sure that,
Yeah, but also with that, like she's saying, if you're helping and you're you're being helpful and you're not a handful, like people are gonna want you around.
yes,
To begin with, right?
yes,
So if you're like, hey, this dude's a legit person. Hey man, I need some help. Can you help me out? Yeah, man, I got you, or this or whatever. And like the people who are obviously you're not meshing with, it's hard for you to invite them out to, number one, do a show. But even if you can't like show love,
yeah.
like Tina's saying, like it's gonna be hard. So whenever Tina books me, I was like, hey, whatever you need, let me know. Like, I mean,
Well, you
I
show
have-
up sometimes too without even and be like, hey, what did you need? Whatever. Like,
No.
it's just those kinds of things. And like when you realize how hard it is to produce or book or even just be at an open mic, sometimes it's just like, man, the sound wasn't working.
Oh.
We're missing this. We're missing that. It's like, oh my goodness.
yeah. Speaking of open mics, I was gonna cut you off earlier when you were saying the schedule for open mics. Me and Jesus have been talking about starting a clean open mic. So I'm putting it out there
Yes.
here. If anybody has a venue, they want to let us start a clean
I'll
open mic.
fucking be there, bro.
Oh my God.
If anybody has a venue, doesn't mind, and it doesn't need to be a church.
The way I look at
All
it.
right, sorry.
So, I'm sorry.
I'm kidding. Go for it.
Go ahead, bro.
No, go for it.
Not like I feel like, cause okay, we were talking on our episode, like if you can do clean comedy, you can do it in any room, right? And it's like, why not have a clean room in our city to help the comics get better?
Sure.
Yeah.
That's how I'm
honestly,
looking at it.
honestly, I haven't booked very many people on my clean show from locally, only because I've never seen anybody do 8 minutes clean, like,
Right.
legit clean. If they can do it, fine. I mean, of course, I'd love to see it, right? Because I mean, the venue wants it strictly clean, which is awesome, right? But I'm looking for a venue who's going to be okay with somebody that doesn't go over the line, or somebody that does go over the line on accident. Well, that's fine, like, right?
Mhm.
The venue's going to be like, okay, you guys are hosting a clean open mic. If somebody does go over the line,
Right.
we're not going to kick you out for that, right? So, I mean, we talked about that a while back, thinking that, okay, since we're doing clean shows, we need to have a clean open mic, even if it is bi-weekly.
Well,
whatever the
I
case
think,
is.
and that's what you get from the different mics that we have. So, like Miguelito on Monday, he has the Tapology. They do a bucket pool. A lot of them will have a theme going on. Sometimes at Artisan, we'll have something like, okay, today we're talking about New Year's resolutions, and so everybody that goes up is going to share, something about that. Didn't necessarily, and like I said, having those, I don't want to say like workshops, or maybe just
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
like a writing session where we do talk about etiquette, because if you want to get booked, maybe you should have a clean 5 to 10 minutes. Maybe if you can get through a set without the F word, maybe no N word, things like that.
There's
Like
still only
well,
one
my,
person
like
when you
my,
saying
talk-
the N-word in this town.
Yeah.
When we talk
Can you
clean,
do
the
it?
conversation has to be, are we just talking about language? Are we talking about
Language.
subject matter? Is
Right.
innuendo acceptable?
Right.
Like,
Yeah.
clean doesn't mean the same thing to
Right.
everybody. Has always. I work clean. I work casinos where I have to work clean. I do corporate work where I have to do clean.
Private show, yeah.
Even my dirtiest jokes, I can clean it up, or I cannot do it at all. I can take pieces out of it. It's for some people it's hard to clean up a dirty joke,
Mm-hmm.
but it's just you take the language out. Now some places are even more sensitive to that. Like, no, we don't even want to talk about
No politics, no religion, no sex, no bad words.
right.
Yeah.
Maybe if you have a type of clean show, you have it. People that normally come to it, they know what to expect, and not so much. Oh, this is a church, or this
Yeah,
is
no, and that's kind of where that mic comes through, right? That clean open mic comes in, where it's like, hey, this is how they want it at this show, and if you want to work clean, cool. Like, you can run your stuff here at open mic.
How many?
If you don't want to stick to the guidelines, that's cool too. But I also think if an 8-minute clean set isn't going to hurt anybody, right?
Oh, it will help for sure.
How many
No,
comics?
if you can't clean up your set for 8 minutes worth, then you may need to go back to the drawing board and ask yourself what
are you talking about?
What is funny to you?
Yeah.
You know.
And there may be some people that are like, I don't want to do that. It limits my
fine.
voice.
That's what I'm
and
asking
my
too.
freedom
Like,
of speech. And what I say to that is, okay, cool, that's fine. I mean,
Right.
no,
And-
no harm, no foul. I hope your next show sells out. Like, honestly, like, I hope everybody's show sells out, because
you can say something.
comedy's
Well,
so big right now.
With a stage name like mine, it's
Yeah.
like, what do you expect, But I do have a clean set where I am able to go and do that. But that came over time. So I think if someone like Lito wouldn't have told me, like, hey, you should still be able to do that joke, just instead of saying that, use this word instead. And you can still it's little tweaks, little writing sessions, little advice like that from other comics that have been in there.
So Tina La Cocina is your clean
Cocina,
set.
yeah.
Your clean set.
Tina La Torta, that one's all Mexican menu item jokes. Yeah.
I got a question from Miguelito. He commented actually on the post that I made earlier in the week. He says, as all three individuals with varying levels of experience in comedy, what are common misconceptions people often have about comedy in Corpus Christi, or comedy in general? What's up, Wendell and Corpus Christi Comedy on the Facebook page? Corpus Christi Comedy says, but I would love my mom and family to be able to come and me not worry about what they're going to hear. I love that idea of
A
having
clean
a
spot,
clean
yeah.
spot. On that, like, how many comics would actually want to try clean?
I don't know.
You know what I mean?
We won't know until we.
Is there like a market?
Why not? You
market
might
for it?
find all new comics.
Yeah,
that want
Yeah.
to-
that's the thing too.
We at one point we had a group of comics. Were you part of that? Little-
Daniel Benavides.
Daniel, Nick Vivaldi.
Yeah.
Apologize if I'm messing your name.
I know, I can't
George
even think of the
Delgado, John
Yeah.
McDermott. It was a little collection of about 4 or 5
Wow.
Yeah.
guys that were Christians, and they were
I think
doing
Trey too, right? I
and
think
they were
Trey
doing
was
comedy. I
no,
don't remember
no.
if Trey ran with them or not, and they did their own thing for
Yeah.
a minute, Or just some people, fade out of comedy. They life, jobs,
Yeah.
family, whatever, but
I think make too much acting.
it really is in comedy. It really is a build it and they will come
Yeah.
situation. I
And
think
that's the same thing I was thinking too. If we host this mic, I have a feeling some new people will pop up.
yeah, there might be some little church boy somewhere that really wants to do comedy. Looks up to these Christian comics and doesn't know where he can go do it here in Corpus, but he'll see Lito. Hey, well, this guy's doing open mic at Coffee Waves or wherever.
They can come to me like they come to Javi.
Yeah.
I can sit back and eat my tea and get I'll be like, don't talk about nobody's mama.
And I know you can't do it because Ten Commandments and all that. But the advice.
Oh, there's 15, but one of them.
The advice to me when I started my first mic, we only had like 5 or 6 comics in Corpus, and he was like, "Hey, just go to the venue and tell them you have like 10 comics." I was like, "Well, we only have like 5 or 6." He goes, "Lie." And hope that the other 4 show up.
Hey, 4 didn't show up, bro.
Yeah.
Dang.
Nice, man. Wow. So why do y'all keep doing this?
What? Why not?
What the hell is wrong with y'all? Why are y'all doing this?
Like, why do you keep?
What
doing
keeps
this?
you going?
Yeah, like you. I mean,
What keeps you going?
you don't have to be here talking about it. You know what I mean? Like, you don't have to be at the show on the why? Like, what's the?
Well,
what's the?
Tony asked me, "What's so special? What do you got?" I'm like, "I just got comedy, dude." What do you want me to say?
What did you say? I can say all the states in alphabetical order.
Oh, dude.
You know what's last? I was like, I don't know.
Oh,
And then
dude.
Sam
My
Tyler goes, Wyoming.
Can you
my
read
head.
them? Is that something, or did you lie
Yes,
about that?
yes,
You
I
really
can.
can?
I
Oh.
can. I learned
Are you
it.
gonna let her do it?
I learned
Yeah,
it.
good.
No, I learned it in the 5th grade in Robstown, right? And then,
You should be teaching you more stuff than that, girl. In the 5th grade, you already hitting puberty.
No, that was all they taught me. That was it.
You have to know this.
Listen,
Pregnant by the 7th grade. I know all the states in alphabetical order.
order. Yeah.
Alabama, Alaska.
listen. We teach you 4 states a year.
A year.
First to 12th grade. 12th grade, you have to learn 4. All right. Because we teach you math too. Okay.
Oh my god.
It seemed like y'all were on a different line when he was asking you the questions. You were thinking,
I was, dude.
and
I
he was on another. It was weird. I was like, oh, okay. He's not asking this. He's asking
I think her
this.
thing was like, I'm gonna try not to get got. Like, I'm
Mm.
trying not to get like one over on me.
Oh.
And they
put
were
you
just
on the
asking her
defensive,
simple
yeah.
questions, and she
Yeah.
was like, what?
I was
Hold on,
too
wait a minute.
way too nervous.
Wow.
I shouldn't have gone first. I wish maybe one person would have gone up before me. I think I
But
wouldn't.
someone did go before you.
I didn't get
You-
to see them.
you had
They
the golden-
tapped me while
You had the
band-
golden ticket winner.
The golden ticket.
I didn't get to
Just
see
go
her.
first and then go home.
I didn't have no one go before me.
Well, you weren't you didn't have a panic attack before you went.
Actually, I did.
You did?
Actually, I did.
the
Yeah,
worst.
I thought I was gonna pass out, and I left right after my set. And his sister was blowing up my phone, like, "Where'd you go? I was gonna introduce you to so and so and so and so."
Wow.
And I was in the back of Mary McKay's car, getting taken to Jerry Garcia's house because I passed out on an air mattress. Woke up
Garcia?
2 hours. Yeah, woke up 2 hours before my flight the next day.
Damn. Awesome, man. Yeah, I guess I don't know. We're talking about all kinds of stuff, man. This is awesome. Being versatile in a comedy scene, whether it's clean or raw, is totally understandable. Says Wendell Williams.
You're damn right, Bueno.
Yeah. Did y'all see Wendell at the Nate Jackson show?
Yeah,
I did.
Yeah.
I was there
I got
for
to see him.
3 of the shows. Wendell hosted all 3. Did a killer job. Very professional. Did his material. Got plenty of laughs.
Nice.
It was great. It was a great night for Wendell. I was happy to see him up there. That was good.
Yeah. Had y'all seen a show at the La Stanza before?
Yeah, we used to do shows at the
Did-
stand
I
up
don't
long.
think I ever
I'm like, no, so yeah, Mesquite had it at La Stanza. It seats a good amount of people. It's a small, it's a big room. I enjoy it. I enjoy
I
it.
got married on that stage.
Nah.
Did
For real?
you?
Really? Well, not that they rebuilt the stage, but in theory, I got married in that.
In
that
La
room.
Stanza?
Mhm.
Yeah.
On,
It's
the,
awesome.
on the comedy stage. Yeah.
The comedy stage. Nice.
That venue is nice. Upstairs is my favorite. The at Mesquite, I love the vibe there.
Yeah.
How many people fit in there? It's going to be a great time on Friday.
Oh, we used to fit more. Now it's only 60, right?
I think 60 is just right. I really do.
When that thing was like a sardine can, that place was fire though, bro.
Oh, did I imagine that? Yeah.
But that's the old man in me. I miss the old days.
Wow.
That place was magic when we had seats along the wall, and I cried.
Why don't we do that? It's going to get like that on Friday.
Think so?
Because
Well,
it's an old building, you know. And Corpus got a little bit of a weak problem.
I wasn't gonna say anything about
When
that.
I was a kid, I used to eat bear claws 2 at a time and then get lodged.
The average, the average sum of a person. Let's just put it that way. No, but it is a great room. Everybody who
It
comes to town,
is.
everybody who's from out of town that comes to town and goes to that spot upstairs, they're like, man, this room feels like a room in New York. Like,
Yes.
this small
Bro,
room.
all the New York comics
Yeah.
love
Yes.
that room.
I
This
love
room
it
feels
too.
like a room in New York. It's amazing. Like
Yeah,
you guys,
it
like
really
really got a
does.
sweet room up here. So yeah,
Yeah.
I love that room. I mean,
yeah, I saw the first time at Dolly's birthday party.
Last month, yes.
Yeah. I was like,
what did you think
"Dude,
about it
Yeah.
compared to the open mics you've been to?
Dude, all dark all on the outside
Mhm.
and the lights just on the comic.
Like a star.
Everything is just
Focused, yes.
yeah.
Yeah,
It
it's
was
going to be
awesome.
great. Hopefully, I can bring that same atmosphere when they open Exchange
Hmm.
so we can go see that, check out the renovations.
Nice. You excited about that to happen?
Yeah. Well, I don't know. I'm trying to reach out.
Oh.
Let's see if they let me do some comedy there down the street. So we'll see.
Rolling.
Tag your bit, we're good. I'm working on it, Ray.
Oh, yeah.
Tag your
Tag your
bit.
bit.
I want to bet. Tag your bit is definitely. You can go see it in San Antonio. I'm working on taking it to San Antonio, because I may or may not live there. And I talked to Mesquite. We're gonna see how this Friday goes, and I'll make up my mind if Tag Your Bit will be continue there at Mesquite or if I'll have to find another home for it. But I'm gonna bring it back. It's a good way to do my part to help some of these comics fine tune some things.
Yeah.
And I like shows like that because that's like inside baseball,
Yeah,
right? That's like watching the donuts being made.
comedy fans like it. Like Mr. Longoria, he watches comedy a lot. He watches my comedy a lot, and they get it. They like seeing the the nuts and bolts of things, and it's live joke writing on stage in a kind of softer way than I feel like roasting's all good and well, and it has its time and place, but there's also a way to build up, rather than just tear down all the
Yeah.
time.
I like that.
Yeah, and I think tagging stuff and helping people out, just the little tweaks really will improve someone's set. Like, I mean, we were just firing back and forth on a text thread, and then somebody threw something out, and the next thing you know, there's like 5 tags on it, and we're all laughing at one thing and what it ended up becoming. So for
Right.
a full show to do that with a bunch of different comics, I know I definitely take a bit that I've been sitting on that I can't figure out or don't know where to go from it.
Right.
And I'd run that too and just
All right, we'll
soak
have
it
you
in
on the
and
first one.
figure it out.
I was on
But
the first
listen,
one.
you have to be dirty. That's what's
Oh
wrong.
my god. You have to have an F-bomb.
I'm talking about doing laundry.
Okay.
Would you say most of y'all stuff is like personal to you?
I just talk about my wife and kids. So if you guys want to hear me talking about my wife and kids,
My wife, right?
no, I mean, I do stuff. I mean, of course, I have silly thoughts sometimes, right? But I can't run with a silly thought. I really have to sit down. And I mean, if I want to work on it, I probably should. But I mean, the stuff that comes easier for me is telling stories, talking about myself, my family, getting older, living in South Texas. I mean, I'm hitting 40.
Yeah.
I don't know who else is 40, but for me, it's been a mess. So I'm talking about that now. Of course, being a dad, being a stepdad,
Well,
I still have a mentality of a 17-year-old, so it's kind of hard, like, to realize, oh, okay, guess what? You're an adult. Let's step your game up, right? So, I mean, that's what what I find is easiest for me to talk about. So that's why I talk about that for the most part. And luckily for me, people tell me, "Hey, I can relate." Like, "Hey, I relate with that."
Is that what you shoot for? Like for your audience to relate to your comedy, or is it just
No, I
not really?
shoot for like, is this story funny? Like, is this funny? Like, let's try it. And there have been times where I'm like, this is funny, and I tell the story and nobody laughs,
Crazy?
and I'm like, all right. So I got two options: throw it away,
Or try it in a different
or
crowd and different environment?
or rearrange it, retell the story, or put the piece together a different way till it works. Because if I feel like something's funny, I'm not gonna quit on it, right, until I get it,
Interesting.
or until the audience gets where what I'm coming from.
And so when you try to make something funny, that's harder. Do you find so you don't try to make something funny?
I don't.
You found that out? Like, have you found that out
No,
along the way?
I've found that out along the way,
Yeah.
right? Like I can't make something funny. Like I've tried, like say this about or talk about this or talk about that, and yeah, I'll have little bits of it, but I can't. There's no meat and potatoes, and it doesn't feel organic.
So most times it's got to be funny to you.
It's got to be funny
Yeah.
to me, and for me, it's like, okay, what's my perspective on this or that, and this is what I think is funny about it. Do you guys think so too? And if they can relate, a lot of people do this number when you're starting the joke. I'm like, all right, here we are, and if they laugh, I'm like, okay, it's funny.
Wow.
Like it's funny because they're laughing, regardless.
So is it like traditional like setup? It doesn't seem like traditional setup punchline.
I've been doing more storytelling than anything.
That's so crazy, bro. You might think it's just you set up and then punch.
Yeah.
It seems like for me those are like they're like corny. When
What's
I try
setup
like
and
if I try
punchline?
to do a setup and punchline, it doesn't seem like my natural voice.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Is that how
Well,
you
see, and that's why I should have had a different 60 seconds because I'm a storyteller too. I'm like, this happened, and I was on my way to work, or I was talking to my mom, and I'm leading up. It's storytelling when, if you have the opportunity, a 60-second elevator pitch, you got to,
Yeah.
maybe
In
a
and out.
one line or something quicker. So, yeah, I guess it depends. It depends on, if you're hosting, if it's just a guest spot, or if you're, a headliner where you have time to do the storytelling. So if you're, hey, you got 60 seconds, don't do a whole story like that was my mistake. But if you have an opportunity to be like, you know what, I'm going to tell this story and then it's going to lead into this and then I get to do a callback, and it's all part of the writing process when you are working out a joke.
So so how did you get over like telling the story and not trying to rush to get to the laugh? And did you like once you were not getting the laughs, it was like, oh shoot, I need to figure something out to make them laugh at this point. You
Well,
know
I
what
think
How
that's
you
where the
develop
tags
that?
come in. That's where the tags come in. So I could start a story and I'm like, I know what I was going to say was going to be funny, but if there's not other things to add to it,
On the
or
way.
and then you work it out at an open mic. So I started this, and then when you get off stage, some are like, hey, add this to this, or yeah, the tortillas, this and that, and you start adding a little bit to it.
Yeah, for sure. Whenever I get feedback, it's like, sometimes people will just be like, okay, cool, good job. Like, and what do you like about this, and that, or whatever. So it's almost like you kind of trying to figure it out blind, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Without that type of advice, which is your idea sounds really cool, where you can like stop them in a joke. Oh, you can add this. That's
I
really
did
cool.
his, and you recorded it, so it was cool to go back and watch where I'm doing the joke that I've done over and over at mics and shows or whatever, and he's like, real quick, add this real quick to it. So
Yeah.
it is, and I think that's a great part to help a writer grow and help your jokes flourish more.
And it seems like how you have your philosophy is like you have to practice it live or in front of people to piece it together that way.
Like I said, I do a lot of consulting now with touring comics, and what I kind of came up with this metaphor. I had a comic came around here, and he spent about a week down here, and we worked together and got his hour ready for his next tour. And I was telling him, I go, every joke's conceptual till you put it on stage, right? It's kind of like building a boat, right? You don't build a boat in the water. You know how the boat works. You know that you're building the boat correctly, but you don't really know if the boat floats until you put it in the fucking water, right? And so the joke doesn't have a life until you've said it
Yeah.
on stage. It's just a concept until
That
then.
joke gonna sink or float.
But now some of us are better at conceptualizing our jokes than others, right? As a novice, you might have a joke at home and you think, man, this joke is gonna be
Yeah.
I remember my joke that was like,
fire, bro. And you get up and you get up there and it's like, oh, what? No one got it, and because of your limited experience, now you don't know how to get out of it. You don't, versus the
That's
more
hard.
experienced comic, like I think I told you on the last time I was on here. I don't write a joke that I don't know. The joke's gonna work. Every joke, the joke's going to work. It's just a matter of okay, have I tagged it up yet? Have am I gonna add an act out here?
The
Am I gonna do
delivery,
this? But
everything.
it's never a question. Is it's gonna float? The boat's gonna float. It's just,
we eating pork chops tonight.
you know what I'm saying?
I gotta have flavor on the story. We eating pork chops.
And to go, I think we had this conversation after, and that's the difference between, in my opinion, a pro level comic. I asked about the growth tonight. If you want to perform at a pro level, your worst night's got to be better than all the amateurs' best night. If not, you ain't there yet. It's just that simple.
And
Wednesday night, and I'm not trying to be an asshole. I didn't remember what you were talking about because I was shooting from the hip for half of it. I think it was maybe about 6-7 minutes in before I got to I did 3 of my newer jokes, and closed out. It's just what it is. I didn't end on a closer. That was one of my opening jokes that I closed on. It's just the way it works.
who do you think, Lito?
No, I'm just no, because
This is my biggest
I like to hear Javi think out loud.
my biggest regret in life is that I'll never get to see myself perform live.
I don't want to talk about Wednesday night again, but I was just freestyling off the dome. I was in what they call a flow state. You ever heard LeBron James say that? Here, Javi, you can have my sunglasses.
I should be wearing this.
He's like, I would like to tell y'all what happened on Wednesday, but I wasn't there. The words are coming out of my mouth, but I don't know what's going on.
So crazy, man. So that's interesting. Do you film yourself? Like, do y'all have to? You feel like you got to film yourself and record yourself to make your set better?
I'm bad at that.
I don't film myself. The crowd films for me.
I mean,
yeah, that makes sense.
A couple of them do. Yeah. I mean, I film if it's a good venue, good sound, good lighting. I don't film myself for the purpose of let me review it, kind of thing. It's always like, oh, is there potential to get a good clip from this?
Yeah.
Okay. Right. Let's put it on social media and stuff like that.
And I'm bad about that.
And we talked about burning material last time.
You asked about that.
Yeah, I asked him about that last time. Do y'all feel like you avoid like putting your material onto social media?
I have a big issue with not recording myself at all, right? And I thought like that for years, right? Like I don't want to put this on stage because these people will see me and they're gonna see it on Facebook, and then they're gonna come to the show and I'm gonna say the exact same joke. And then I recently posted one from my last time at the coffee shop. And the little clip went well, right? Added all the captions, did all the cool things like the guys who were like grinding are doing. And I put it out there and I had people from out of state that are family members like, hey, I didn't even know like you were that funny. Like, or your jokes are so structured. You're actually like, you say you do comedy, but I didn't realize you do comedy. Yeah. So I was like, all right, maybe I do need to record myself, buy a microphone. It doesn't take much to post 1 minute of something that's funny, put it out there just regularly, and for me, like you said, I would never do it. I didn't want to burn anything, but now I'm at the point to where it's like, all right, the internet's way bigger than my 1 minute, right? And if people are going to come, they're going to complain about 1 minute. Like, come on, dude, I'll at least do 20 minutes. 1 minute of it's going to be something you saw 3 weeks ago on Facebook.
If all you got is that, if all you got worth clipping is that 1 minute, you're in bigger trouble.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you said that last time, right? Yeah. If all you have
exactly.
is 1 minute, you're worried that people are gonna.
I know it's a bullshit session, and we kind of been jumping around. But did we answer? You asked about misconceptions, and I feel like to build
No,
off
yeah.
Oh, that was
so,
Miguelito's question.
Yeah.
about misconceptions. To answer Miguelito's question, not so much about. I feel like people that aren't in comedy have this misconception, and a lot of comedians have this misconception until they realize it for themselves, and they think that comedy is being funny, when really that's just a small part of it. Being funny is something we all do. There's the funniest person you know probably would make a horrible comedian. Okay, being comedy is communicating what is funny. If you are a good communicator and you have a great sense of humor, you have the building blocks to be a comedian. If you cannot paint that picture with your words, with your body, with your tone, with everything that you have, you can't be a comedian. You might be fucking funny, right? But can you get up there and command that room? All eyes on me. Can you tell that 5-minute story that only has one big punchline and hold them, right? But Dave Chappelle doesn't need to have 30 punchlines in his joke because he's earned that trust from his audience. They will sit there and they will hang on every word because they know it's coming, right? When you get up there as an open micer, you haven't earned that trust from anybody, which is why your long ass story doesn't work, right? Even myself as a quote unquote established comic, when I'm opening for X, Y, and Z, that audience doesn't know who I am. They didn't pay for the ticket to see me.
Right.
I have to spend the first 5 minutes on stage hitting them. So now they know, oh, this dude's fucking funny. Now I can tell me a long ass story, and they're like, hold on.
Yeah.
We saw him the first 5 minutes. He's hilarious.
Yeah.
Let him go.
Give him a chance.
Let him go. Let's see what he got. Right. And you build that trust that way. But it's comedy. Comedy is more than just being funny. It's a lot more about how you communicate and perform.
Wow, interesting. Common misconceptions about comedy in Corpus or comedy in general. What'd y'all think when you first got on the scene? Like, what did you expect a certain thing? Well, you guys started a long time ago
Thanks, bro.
with only like one mic or no mics at all. Like, what was y'all's like initial?
I started with 0.
Yeah, I started with 1, and even at that 1, I was like, I wish there were more. I wish there was a mic. And then now that there are more mics, I'm like,
You started at Railroad, right?
I started at Railroad, yeah. So it was like 2013, I believe, or the beginning of 2013, or into 2013, one of those. But my thing was like, oh, I wish there were more mics. I wish there were more mics. Now that there are more mics, I'm just like, all right, y'all have fun. Like, for real, I mean, but if I was pushing hard, right, and I want to, like, Javi's got a couple specials out, and I love them. They're shot very, very great. I mean, it's got a great crowd. Everybody's come out. He's got that under his belt. I eventually want to do that. That's on my bucket list. Okay, I'm gonna do this.
That was a pandemic thing, man. I was like, shit, I might not get another shot. Like, I don't know if I'm gonna make it out this COVID shit.
Wow,
Let me go ahead and record this thing right now, man. No, I'm serious. That's where it came from, man.
Wow.
I was just, I was sitting there scared as shit at home. I was like, well,
Yeah,
fuck, I guess this is as far as I got.
Wow.
And my thing too is like I tell my kids, man, do what you want to do. If you love doing it, even if you don't make like a living doing it, it's like do it anyways. Like do it till you die if that brings you passion, brings you joy. But I'm gonna tell my kids that and then never like put out some sort of body of work, right? To where I'm like, hey, Dad, you're going to do comedy? Yeah, I'm going to do comedy. Okay, Dad, have fun. But they never see me actually like put any effort into it at all.
You have effort.
No, I mean, I'm
And that's
saying,
why-
You got to.
I have effort, right? But my kids
Yeah.
don't see it. But that's why I've said to myself, all right, bucket list, put out 45 minutes, release it on YouTube, right? Select. Okay, this stage for sure. If I can pre-sell X amount of tickets, we're moving to this stage, and if I can pre-sell X more tickets, we're gonna move to this stage here in Corpus, right? So like I have a plan in my head, right, and I know when I want to do it. But like I said, I want to do it. One, I enjoy it, but I also want to put out this body of work so my kids can see. Okay, look, Dad talks about following your passion. He's old, right? He's still doing it. This is what he loves to do.
So you put your money where your mouth is.
Yeah, put your money where your mouth is.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, even if it just gets 200 views or 100 views, that's fine. I did it, right?
Oh, yeah.
Like I put it out. There's my body of work. Like, cool. Like it is what it is, right?
I'm inspired
So-
because I don't have
It is,
anything out.
man. They got to see it, and now maybe the special's not as important, right? Because
Yeah.
it's all
But it's
clips or
important
whatever.
to you.
But it's definitely good to have it. So it's there. But to go back to what Lito's saying, it's definitely it's a big deal to lead by example, especially when you got kids watching you, right? Like my oldest is 18 years old. He'll be 19 next month. He was 4 years old when I started comedy. He's the only one of my kids that has ever lived in a world where Dad didn't do comedy. Even my second is 12 years old. By the time he was born, I was already working the road. So he doesn't know a world where I didn't do comedy. But more importantly than them getting to see me do comedy, my oldest used to go on stage with me when I was hosting open mic at Mesquite every week. You know, is they got to see the sacrifices. They got to see the work that goes into following your dream. They got to see, oh, Dad's a comedian, but Dad also sometimes he has to drive Uber and substitute teach, and he sells tamales and he prints T-shirts and
braids hair.
hands out cards
Sells
for
puppies. I got Chihuahua for
for
selling. I need a
elections.
Chihuahua.
I had a
Sells puppies.
political action committee paid me money to hand out cards at election spots, you know, and they saw and they were with me through all that, and they
The
got to
grind,
see
yeah.
that the dream does not come free ever. You have to work, and you still have responsibilities, you still have obligations, and when they get to see the fruit of all that work, you know, then you really taught them something, right? Because now they're gonna have a dream, whether it be comedy, whether it be having a band, playing a sport, whatever it is, owning their own business. They're gonna have to realize that I'm gonna have to make sacrifices, just like
Wow.
Dad or Mom or Tia or whatever. You know,
Torta, thank you.
Tia
Torta.
Tia Torta.
Tia Torta. I think going back to like
That's a good character right there.
I think
Yeah.
going
Tia
back
Torta.
to the misconceptions in Corpus comedy is that Corpus is too small for all of us.
Yeah, no.
It's not true.
No,
We all
that's
have our
not
own
true.
audience, right? Corpus is not too small for 3 shows in one night. One in Flower Bluff, one on Alameda, one downtown, right? Like
Southside,
and
yep.
nobody even said Southside, right? Or one at Southside, right? Or one on McCardle or wherever it's at. Like Corpus is big enough to where we can all get 100 people in a room on a Saturday night, on a Valentine's night,
Oh, absolutely.
or on an art walk night, right?
Yep.
Like the common misconception is Corpus is big enough for everybody to do their own
Absolutely.
thing.
My Valentine's show is almost sold out, by the way. Get your tickets now.
Hey, plug.
But
Oh,
yeah,
you have one too. Coffee.
Yeah, I have one coming up to Valentine's Day. But also it's like the city is big enough for everybody. Your following, your people who are going to want to come out and see your show will come out. And if you don't have those people yet, keep promoting. Spend some ad revenue. Spend some ad money on Facebook and promote it.
And work on your talent.
Work on your talent. Yeah.
jokes and stuff,
You,
yeah.
of course, that's the last one, right? You want to promote. Have a good flyer. Get it out there. Have the same flyer passed around everywhere, so there's no confusion. Have everything right on that flyer. Get it out there, and then once you get the people in, go up there and just let it rip. Have fun.
Yeah.
Like we're not robots. We're not professionals.
Every wall, every telephone pole.
If somebody looks at my flyer and sees it and be like, all right, these guys are professionals, we're gonna laugh until we pee. Like they're crazy. Like none of us are professionals, right? Some of us have more experience than others, right? But at the end of the day, if you can get your crowd and they support you, like keep pushing.
Hey, nice. Thanks a lot, Window, in the chat. He says, what do you say that the audience can relate to is huge. Plus, I'm loving the podcast. Thanks a lot.
We
Thanks
love
for,
Wendell.
thanks for the insights on all the phases. 100 fire, black art. Definitely feel that. Lito says Corpus Christi comedy. Well, thanks a lot for coming on, you guys. So we got to wrap it up. Y'all have anything y'all want to mention before we go? You got a show. You got a show. Tina, you have open mics.
We
coming
have
up?
a show.
Yeah,
We
got a show.
We
Go
got
line
a
those
show.
tickets up because we will sell out. So go grab them if
Yeah,
you want to see us.
get them now, seriously, because a week out for the amount we got already.
Yeah, we're never doing a show again together again. So
Hey, don't say that, bro. Don't say
you'll never
that.
see this show again. This exact
Us
show.
four.
It's like putting you never stand in the same ocean twice.
Hey.
no, but yeah, for sure. This Friday, February 6th, Art Walk Friday at Mesquite, and then
Art Walk downtown.
Yeah, downtown, and then I have
Hell yeah.
Valentine's.
I'm gonna get me a corn cup. I'm gonna come up.
Oh, hell yeah.
wanna
Don't you
press
say that, bro.
I'm gonna come on stage with a corn cup with my face painted,
Hell yeah.
with a unicorn and a flower halo.
Comedy night, date night, Flower Bluff, Coffee Waves.
Hell yeah.
Valentine's Day, February 14th. Bring a date. It's gonna be fun.
Yeah, love and laughter at Beach Burger Hideaway, already damn near sold out. Talking about maybe adding a second show. Follow me, Javi Luna Comedy, flyers on there, baby.
Yeah.
I don't have any shows or a date, so come to my open mic.
Also, hold on, actually, and also, February 13th, Edinburgh, Texas,
Ooh, that one's good.
at Citrus Live.
Friday. So Friday you're in Edinburgh. Saturday you're
And Friday
here at Burger.
possibly for 2 shows, and then South Texas Border Laugh Run Thursday 326 at Isla Grande, Friday at the Landmark on Tower with Rick Cano, and then Space Monkey Arcade in Harlingen. That's March 26th,
I
27th,
thought you were moving to San Antonio.
and
I know.
28th.
You're going to Isla. I love Isla.
Yeah,
It's a
Isla's
blast
just-
over there with Raymond.
It's just fun.
Yeah.
Nice. Well, thanks a lot for coming on the episode, you guys. Shout out to Lito, Tina, and Javi. If you want to check out these three live, come downtown Friday, February 6th at Mesquite Street downtown. Tickets $20 plus tax on the Eventbrite at the door, $20. Seating starts at 8. Show starts at 9. Limited seating. Get them now before they're gone. Come through, support local comedy. Until next time, see y'all later.
Oh, get this. Y chinga la migra. You get that in there?
Nice. See y'all later.